lovely people, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. My name's Kirsten, this is where I art and craft, and today we move on to Naughty Clarence. If you want to listen to the story, then the link for the video is down below in its description box. This is my December daily, and I do it Monday to Friday. On Saturday and Sunday I do other things that I'm already committed to. I should be committed, some people would say, but anyway, moving on, we have Naughty Clarence today, and Naughty Clarence is yes, he does something naughty, but actually he's a boy trying to do the right thing. That's what it is at the end of the day. This is my folder. This is the town he lives in. There's Naughty Clarence for this week. This is this week's number, and if you listen to the story you might be able to work out why I'm using this number. And then I've put this image on the back because the story starts with him admiring Christmas decorations. And because it was so tempting to go back and make some more Christmas decorations, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do a pocket tag thingy, what's it, and I'm using these bits from the kit. This tag with its wee pocket. I'm using this image, and I'm using this image, and as you can see I've already cut the top of that image. Let's start by creasing this so that I can get, hopefully, the fold in the right place. I really do struggle with this. I'm just wondering, because that isn't falling on a... You know what, I'm going to fold it, I'm not going to crease it. It's only on, I've only used the 120 matte photo paper for these, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. After yesterday, I don't know if you've seen yesterday's story, which was the last one in Scissor Lane for now. It took me forever. I made such a mess of virtually every single bit of it. I thought I'm going to keep it really simple today. So let's cut off these corners. Now I'm going to ink this before sticking it down. Now somebody was saying that I seem to leave the top of my glue an awful lot, and does it not mean I end up with it blocked? And the answer to the question is no, it doesn't. There seems to have been a slight change in the formulation of that glitter glue, and it seems to be slightly runnier than it once was, and although it still appears to have the same sticking qualities, it also now appears to allow you to leave the top off. Not forever, obviously, but if you know you're about to do another bit of gluing, you get that opportunity to just leave the top off and do that other bit of gluing. Now, you see, that's now all, I've ended up getting that all. Oh, don't start today as well. Just the paper was deciding it was in charge yesterday, and it was all a bit of a mare. I'm just going to trim a wee bit off the bottom of this. I think it's just glue, but it's just not looking very neat at all. Have I undone the pocket? No, I haven't. Right, okay. Let's put that in there because I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with this yet. I just wanted to get him on there, and then let's just ink all this up. Now, if you haven't listened to the story, I don't want to give the story away, but as I said, it's about a boy called Clarence, and Clarence is trying to do the right thing, but he does it in the wrong way. And that's why the story's Naughty Clarence, because he is naughty in trying to do the right thing. And he overhears a conversation his parents are having, and he goes out to see if he can help. And so this is him standing outside a shop, but before that he leaves the house and heads into the town. So I'm going to put that wee card in the front. So we need to back this. Right, let's leave that to set for a moment as we have a think about this. Now, I could make this into flip that. Oh, see, forgot that was just stuck down there. I was thinking that's exactly the right size. I'm very tempted then to actually leave this and having yes, let's do that. Let's put him on the back as a flip up, and so the writing space is on the back there, and we've got him tucked in there. It's whether or not I'm tempted to do we need a third card. Got this Christmas tree is probably about the right size, but Christmas tree doesn't have a lot to do with the story. I've got some other bits here. Let's see, what do I want to use? Oh, that could be him peeking into other people's houses, couldn't it? And seeing all the decorations. We could use that. And actually, because that's inside the tag, that would really work well as the idea of him peeking into other people's houses and seeing their decorations. Right, that's fine. See if we can get a bit of this out. There we go. Right, let's burnish this. Did I burnish it already? Can't remember. Right, so I'm going to do that one. That can go away. These should be dry. Let's trim these. So I've now got, what I want to do is I want to put a bit of paper in the centre of that. Where's my envelope? Oh, that's too small. Oh, that's quite good. I quite like that. It's maybe a bit small. Oh, I think we'll use that. Okay, let's stick this down. And I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Because what I was supposed to do was, right, okay, we'll do that differently then. Let's trim off the bottom of this. Let's use this little bit of know it's different, but I'm just going to use it anyway. Because it's rather pretty. I'm going to use that to create the hinge. Let's just create the hinge. It will need to be, I'm saying create the hinge, I don't know if I said to you that's what I was doing. I think I did say, maybe I did say to you. To make this into a little flip. Yeah, right. So I'm going to stick this on. No, I'm going to ink the back of this first. Okay, I'm just going to let that set before I cut it. Right, this little card. This little card is going in the front pocket. So I think I'm going to round the corners in this one and make it like a little journaling card. So I'm going to use this set, which is from Creative Expressions, because I've got a nice naughty stamp here. So let's just use that. I think I'm going to use the grey. If you were watching yesterday, one of my disasters was I used London Fog for my snowflakes instead of grey flannel, which is the one I should have used. It was a bit of a disaster yesterday, to tell you the truth. But that was yesterday, and I still liked what I ended up with. I'd made so many mistakes in the making of it. Let's just ink round this. We just put, let's just put a bit of lace. Isn't really, oh actually that goes quite well, doesn't it? I've got a feeling today's going to end up like yesterday did, but I don't really want a bit of lace. I've got this stuff. Oh, I could use my gold. No, I could use this though. This actually is lace, but it's kind of different lace really. I really like this. So I could use a bit. Oh, that's actually really good, isn't it? Oh, I like that because it's kind of, it's there, but it's kind of subtle at the same time, and it doesn't scream lace. Let's just cut that off there. Okay, back in here again. So that flip's going to flip up like that. What we need to do is we need to just trim off this corner here. Right, and I don't think I want to do anything else on the front. Once we get him in there, I think that's kind of done. Although maybe something down in this corner. Maybe just put something, a word. What have we got? Something that Do I put Dear Santa? Because that's all part of it as well. Yeah. Let's put Dear Santa down here. This is a very different Dear Santa to the normal Dear Santas. Right, let's use pale one because I don't want it screaming. Let's take that out before I stamp. So Clarence leaves the home, goes down into the village, formulating a plan, and he gets to the shop. He's standing outside the shop and his plan starts to take place. He just hopes that Santa is watching. Right, and on the back here we've got a little gingerbread man, just because Clarence would love a gingerbread man. And this is, should we put a snowflake on this one? No, I don't think we'll put a snowflake. I want to put something more. There we go. What a fabulous cracker. There we go. Not that there was anything wrong with the cracker before I did all that. And I've now got gold all over my hands. And yesterday continues today. Okay. What are we going to do here? Because this looks a bit empty. I'm slightly annoyed with myself that I've now lost the top of that lamppost. So do I... do I now cover up the whole of this? Why would you do that, Kirsten? Because you've lost the top of that lamppost. That's why. So I just cover up the whole thing. And then what? Why? I need to make a wee bit for the bottom here. No, I'm not going to cover up the whole thing just because I've made a mess with the lamppost. But I do need something now for down the bottom here, and let's just use a bit of we're going to do it. We're going to, it's the tacky glue because this is metal. We're going to put a blob of glue on there. Like that. And then going to put that on there like that, and we are then then going to just leave that holding on there. There we go. Put that there and put that there, and that was the doorbell. There we go. Let's cut that off there. And that'll hold that in place. Excellent. Now, just looking at Mr. Gingerbread, I'm thinking, Mr. Gingerbread, oh yeah, I wish I'd should have done this before I stuck it all down. It's just seeing him now and thinking, where's my white? I just want to make that icing stand out more. And let's take the tag out and maybe make his bow. I've got candied apple here, and I've got white embossing powder, and we use my embossing pen, which is the bullet one. And we'll do the white first, so that doesn't matter if we get a bit of white in the red, but we don't want a bit of red in the white. Right, I need to leave that to cool down, and then I'll put it underneath to try and get that flat again. We've got that card at the front, we've got that one. We're still doing the card for inside. Here we go with it. Let's round the corners. I think we're going to take the bit off the bottom because I don't really want to lose the chandelier with its baubles on. I don't think Clarence's home would be like this even if his father hadn't made that mistake. Oh, and of course I forgot that because that has shall we just trim that all off then? Oh dearie me. Right, let's round the corners. Let's stamp something on the back. What should we stamp on the back? Warm wishes, because he wishes he was going to be warm and he's not. That's what he's wishing, that he will be warm just as the people in this house are warm. So let's put that at the top. Upside down, apparently. No. We're going to leave it upside down. Look at me convincing myself it's all right. Well, inside you're going to have to remake that whole thing, Kirsten. But I'm not going to remake the whole thing. I'm going to leave it as it is. I ended up using a bit of tinsely red string, which I felt matched this side of the card. But let me take you through it all. After overhearing his mother and father's conversation, Clarence ran off down to the village. Was he going to be nice or was he going to be naughty? He stood outside the village shops and formulated a plan as to what Santa might bring him for Christmas. As he peered into the house of other people and saw how warm and cosy he had warm wishes for his own Christmas and for that of his mother and father. When he peered into the baker's and saw the gingerbread man, he really wanted that to eat. And he nearly changed his plan as to what he might do. Oh, that wasn't in the right place. But he knew what he was going to do. To help his mum and dad have a really nice Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back with Naughty Clarence on Monday. On Saturdays and Sundays I do something different. Mondays to Fridays I'm doing this for my December daily. On Saturdays and Sundays I do something slightly different. Until the next time, whether it be tomorrow or next week or next year, which is, I was going to say next month, and that's next year. I hope I will see you again. Until then, you take care. Remember, keep crafting. Bye for now.